Yo! So today I decided I'd interview two block clutchers who play Skywars. Yeah, that's right, not Bed Wars. Anyways, it was pretty interesting to me to see, how they started their channel and their history of block clutching regarding montages and stuff. Subscribe to them both in the description, and I really appreciate them, letting me interview them. And anyways, yeah, enjoy the video. Oh yeah, also you should subscribe because we're on the road to 7K and you can always unsubscribe if you don't enjoy the content. Hello, Mr. MindProS.
Hello, Turtilz.
Alright, so I brought you here because I have some important questions to ask you that are very necessary and I need to ask them to you right now.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so when you made your YouTube channel, actually you've gone through like 2 YouTube channels, right?
Correct.
What was the first one revolved around then, like your content style?
I actually had around 9 block clutch montages on my old channel. I was a block clutch YouTuber
okay,
mainly on that channel.
I see. So when you were making that channel, is that what you planned to do in the first place, or like?
I actually got inspired by a YouTuber by the name of Moneyballer, who no longer sadly is in this community because he quit a little while back. But
This is a sad gamer moment.
This is a sad gamer moment. But he was a big influence to me when it came to just, I don't know, block clutching in general.
Whoa, what is this?
I mean, I experimented with just other random content like I currently do, but I still do block clutch montages because they will always have a place in my heart.
I get that. So, were they specifically block clutches, or did you have any pro clutches inside there or something? Oh my gosh.
Well, I had one pro clutch montage, but they were mainly block clutches. I mean, some of them were ender pro clutches, and then I land like a nice block clutch with it. But that's really as far as ender pro clutches would go.
You were just like you just decided you wanted to be a block clutch YouTuber at that time, right?
Yes, correct.
All right, and on your current channel, do you still? Well, I mean, I can just check your content here, but I'm still kind of wondering, like, do you plan to continue doing block clutch montages permanently, or are you gonna try and branch out?
I have been experimenting branching out, but I will still be making block clutch montages on my channel because they're just a part of me. It's been like my brand since probably like late 2017.
Yeah, I see. All right, and you okay, right now, from what I can see in your content, you're kind of going through different servers and different game modes for your block clutch montages now.
I've done one setup montage on antiac.net, which is a MLG Rush training and block clutch training server. But literally every single other block clutch related video on my channel has been on Hypixel because just that's the most popular server and everyone plays on it and I play on it, so
All right, and have you I think you've done a Bed Wars block clutch montage, right?
I have done a Bed Wars block
yeah,
clutch
you're 200
montage.
star.
I made a couple. Yeah.
So you're still primarily a Skywars player then?
Correct.
All right, I see that. Now, what clicking method do you use for most of your clutches, though, your non-setup ones? Okay, let's not talk about that.
In my videos, my normal videos, I usually jitter clutch. I've historically been doing that for as long as I remember block clutching.
Yeah. And you think you're getting into drag clutching more,
Only
right?
Recently I've been getting into drag clicking clutches. Ever since I got my Rocat Cone EMP around 4 months ago, I've been experimenting with drag click clutches. They're pretty hard to do, and I'm not the best at them, but I'm still learning, and that's really what's important when it comes to block.
But your clutches are nice when you do get them done, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Full clutch.
Let's not talk about that. All right, got it. But yeah, that's actually interesting. What was the first mouse you used, in your channel when you were making, your first block clutch montages?
Back when I didn't do YouTube, around probably 5 years ago, I had this crappy office mouse, but the mouse I mainly used at the end of my old channel was a Razer Death Adder Elite, which is not known for being that good of a drag click mouse or that good of a butterfly click. But it is a pretty nice jitter mouse because it doesn't register double clicks as well.
So I'm guessing that's for jitter clicking, and then you got a different mouse for butterfly and stuff?
Yeah, actually I don't have a butterfly mouse. I mean, I can butterfly on the Death Adder Elite, but it just isn't as good as a Model O or a Kane 100. But because the thing about the Rocat Cone EMP is it's pretty thin, and I can't fit both of my fingers on the right-click mouse button. Hit me, noob.
Come on, you better clutch it. Yeah, let's go, MindProS. And how many mice have you broken though? I'm actually curious.
Fun fact, I have not broken any mice. I don't abuse my mice that hard. I am a good mouse owner.
Yeah, then we have Bamsy, bro.
Bamsy literally just throwing his mice at the wall.
Nah, I don't think that's the case, but he clutches
that's not
a
the
lot,
case,
bro.
But it looks like it does sometimes.
Now question, this doesn't really have to do with clutching, but do you use a mouse pad or do you not use a mouse pad?
I use a mouse pad actually. This Surface, it's actually a Razer mouse pad. It's like your generic desk mouse pad, like the material it's made out of, except it's 9 by or 8.5 by 11.
But so yeah, you use a mouse pad, correct? All right. See, it's
Correct,
weird because I know lots of people who don't actually use mouse pads, and I want to understand how they don't use mouse pads. Like what?
Yeah.
My final question I have brought to you. All right. Hold on, I didn't think this far. Do you have like a standard to what clutches you put in, or do you just put like any clutches in, like at all?
No, that's a good question. Actually, I don't really find myself clipping like just normal like one blocks. Like I get hit off and I just clutch. I don't really do those. I don't really add those to montages unless they're like really good for reaction. Like I get hit off and I go. But other than that, yeah, it's usually just multiple extension clutches.
So like, how much would you classify as like a good extension nowadays?
Nowadays, if you see a Skywars or Bedwars player doing like 2 or 3 block extended, they're actually like just better than a lot of different people because they have the ability to not only click fast, but they have the ability to aim and like have learned the angle to aim at another person.
All right, so like, you personally think that 2 to 3 block extensions like Bedwars and stuff is still good these days?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
Alrighty, I am here to ask you random questions for content.
Awesome.
Alright, so first up, Specular's like your first Minecraft channel, right?
No, it's actually not.
Wait, really? Alright, you don't have to say the other name if you don't want to, but like, was that one a Skywars channel too?
More like a CubeCraft channel in 2016.
I mean, CubeCraft was like the wave before though, that's the thing.
Yeah, nah, it was for, it was like micro battles on Mineplex, and then like CubeCraft Hypixel, like Egg Wars and stuff. Dude,
Bro,
oh my God.
I remember I tried making an Egg Wars video a long time ago and I got banned halfway through by the anti-cheat.
Oh no.
Dude, it's so great.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, when did you think that you were gonna start making like block clutch montages and stuff? Because that's what Specular was based off at the start, right?
Yeah, so basically it was kind of just like a hobby of mine to play the game. Oh my God, my mom is talking on the phone.
No problem.
Mom! I'm doing an interview. This famous guy. Can you please give me some can you give me like 15 minutes? Thanks.
Alright.
Put that in the video.
I will. Alright, bet. Okay, so yeah. You started off as like block clutch montage YouTuber man, right?
Yeah, so I was kind of just like, you know, I used to play Skywars with my friends, and they noticed I'm actually like pretty good at clutching and stuff, so they were like, oh, you should like make a video on it. And I was like, okay, sure. And then it gets like 3K views and I'm freaking out.
How many subs did you have at that time?
I had like 50 subs.
Wait, that's actually insane. For like your first montage?
Yeah. So I had like 50 subs, and like 20 of them were probably alts. anyways, so basically, after that, I uploaded like my second one, and that one like picked up. It got like a couple hundred views, and then I actually like quit. I quit YouTube, because I was just doing it for fun at the time, obviously. And then the video starts blowing up, and it gets like 3K views, and I'm like,
Bruh.
oh my God, 3K views, and it gets like 5K views, and then it just keeps going up.
Wait, is that like the 100 clutches in one video or something?
No, it's block clutch montage V2. Also, I'm stuck at the bottom of the map right now. Actually, okay, so the video kind of like accumulated views over like the 2 years that I was on YouTube, and I wasn't really, you know, like recording at that time. It was from like 2017 to 2019, and then I started consistently recording again in like, I guess like around August of 2019, and that's when my channel started to like blow up.
Was that when you were like grinding out the montages and stuff?
So I kind of started the grind, like the montage grind was more in like late fall of 2019, so around like November and December. That's around like when I hit 4K at the end of December, and around then is when I made like a bunch of montages, and they all did really well.
All right, and then like I remember at one point you kind of stopped doing so many montages and you stopped the Skywars highlights, right?
Yeah. So the problem was like obviously when I started YouTube, I was in like what 7th or 8th grade, so it wasn't really anything big. But now I mean I'm in 11th grade, so like it's a lot harder for me to like edit montages and
Yeah.
stuff, especially in the week.
Oh yeah, who was your like inspiration to start block clutch montages and stuff? Did you have like an inspiration before it, or was it just like your friends, as you said?
For 2018, 2019, I feel like me and Refraction were kind of known as the clutch gods at that time.
I remember you dueled in one video. I remember that was a while ago.
Yeah. But Refraction was known to be like the clutch king, you know. Refraction was the big, the clutch man.
Yeah.
Getting those one block extensions on stream.
Mhm.
I also took inspiration from X Nestorio, who doesn't even do
Him, isn't he the
Hypixel.
UHC person now?
Yeah, he's the UHC person, but yeah, him and Refraction are the two YouTubers that took inspiration from.
Like, did you ever have any like specific pro clutching montages? Because I know you're known for your pro clutches like really well now.
So I never I never made a montage specific to just pro clutching clips. Although if I did that now, it would, I mean, it would probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
But at this point, I've like done so many pro clutches and stuff. I've lost all like, I guess you know, I see a pro clutch that I do, and I don't really find it and interesting. I died. You know, clutching is a talent, but at this point, I've lost all shock factor for it, and when I land a pro clutch, it's just like, okay, like, yeah, that's cool. And I don't even use pro clutches in my montages anymore because they take up too much screen time. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, I used to watch YouTubers like N4L Gaming and myself, and like that was like the block clutch era for that time. Right now, it's completely different.
Like,
and
now we have like Bemsy and
yeah.
you and,
So
like,
I actually wanted to talk about that when you're like, I'm gonna interview block clutchers.
Yeah.
It's like a new generation. So you know how like obviously for our parents like phones were like the new thing, like flip phones were insane. But now we have like iPhone 11. It's kind of like that, I guess. So like me and like the YouTubers that used to do clutches in 2018 are kind of like the oldies in this situation. But
like you, Schmido, and like everyone, they were like the
like
OG
Schmido, and I feel like most of the old YouTubers haven't really been able to adapt to those types of to that type of content, and that's why the channels have not done great. But I think I've managed to like implement some of that in my videos as well and actually like do it.
People continue to watch like people like you, although there's like Bemsy and people they can watch for like 20 block clutches, that you still have like the non-setup jitter clutches on like 12 CPS. You're getting like 6 block extensions still. I think
that's kind of like the line. So I feel like if Bamsy and like other bridgers like that could do like non-setup 20 block extensions, like channels like me would probably end up dying if we didn't change our content type. But I don't think people can really do that setup because of the way you have to aim for those clutches and other scenarios. So I think that I think those like clutches, what basically clutches were originally, will never really be beat.
Because in my opinion, those are more block extensions than
right.
Like
so those are like I feel like the term would be just like setup extensions, which are nonetheless very impressive when they're done right. But like, you know, clutching is clutching.
But yeah, overall, like the fact like you can still get clutches like that at this time with 12 CPS is, I think, what makes you stand out from a lot of other YouTubers.
20k players when I used to make my videos, now they average like 80k to 100k, and this like it's crazy. So I think with that, the skill set has also grown. So like overall players have gotten better, but at the same time, a lot of new players have joined, and that's the reason that I'm still doing so well on YouTube, because new players see this and they're like, oh, you know, he's crazy at the game. But then people that can do what I do won't really say I'm crazy at the game. Because to them, I'm not.
And like the final question I wanted to ask, what was like your first mouse when that you used when you're getting clutches? Or did you always have the Death Adder?
The mouse I'm using right now.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years, and it still works perfectly. The Razer Death Adder Elite, the best mouse ever, dude. I've been using this mouse for so long, and like, it's never disappointed me.
The dragon! He's only going for you, bro.